Hey everybody, we've got a relaxed, chill, beginner Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu video for you guys today. Essentially, I know a lot of you are stuck at home and you want to do Jiu-Jitsu, but maybe your wife or your husband or your daughter or your son, probably not your dog because they would be happy to do this. They don't necessarily want to do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with you because they're not sure what it's all about, even though you explain to them, it's super easy, it's very relaxed, you're not going to get hurt. Well, this is a video that you can do at home with your significant other or one of your small ones that is going to be very unintimidating and no one has to worry about getting banged up or messed up too bad. We're going to go over something called the clinch, something called dirty boxing. It's not scary at all. Don't worry about it. And then we're going to go over a really, really simple guard pass. So essentially what I'll do is I'll go through all the different techniques, and at certain points I'll say, now you should pause the video and go through it, 5, 6, 8, 10, whatever amount of times. After you're done, after you've worked on it, you can hop back onto the video and we can go to the next technique. So I've got Emma with me. She's really, really good at Jiu-Jitsu. She's going to be a great partner. You can do it with your daughter, your kids, for example. Obviously, she knows Jiu-Jitsu, so it's going to be a lot easier for me. But like I said, you don't need a uniform. Gym clothes are probably good. Carpeting would be ideal if you have it, but honestly, most of it's going to be standing. You could still do it on hardwood floor or your normal flooring that you might have, but like if you have carpeting or a nice big rug, it's going to make it easier. So with all that being said and done, let's do some very relaxed, not scary Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So we're both going to stand up, and now what we're going to work on here is something called the clinch and dirty boxing. So imagine like in a self-defense scenario, obviously I need to close the distance on this person. I need to get close to them because if she wants to, she can punch me, right? She's going to punch me. If I just have my hands on and I walk in here like this, she's gonna beat me up. So what I want to do is I want to cover my body up, and you can just stand there like normal. I'm covering my head, and I'm gonna close the distance. So even if she's kind of throwing punches at me, you can kind of like hit me a little bit. It's not gonna mess me up. As soon as I get in close, we're both gonna go into this clinch position. So I start here. My hands are up. I close the distance. Maybe she throws a couple punches at me, not hard. She doesn't want to hurt me. Now look what I'm gonna do. No thumbs here. I'm going to go behind the neck. She's going to do the same thing to me. Now we're going to take our hands just this way. You see no thumbs again. And we're going to go right to the crook of the elbow. So we've got behind the head, and then she mirrors my grips, and we're right here. So now we have our clinch. We kind of keep our feet back a little bit. We're not standing up super tall like a robot. We're here, and we're just nice and relaxed. Remember, if you've done Jiu-Jitsu before, which presumably one of your partners has, don't come in here, don't tie up this super tight clinch and start going crazy and like you're not trying to take them to school right now. Just establish your grips, get your monkey grip, nice and relaxed. And now if your partner's comfortable with it, you're gonna take the top of your forehead and you're basically just gonna put it on the shoulder. And then as soon as you get to here, we can just kind of move around a little bit. What this is doing is making sure that I'm protecting myself. And even if she tries to take like this arm off right here, and maybe she tries to punch me a little bit, I can still protect myself. Even if she can kind of keep trying to punch me, like I can kind of protect myself right there. So that's what I want to be doing, all right? So again, I'm here. She's maybe going to throw a couple of nice little strikes at me. I cover up. I get into my clinch. Behind the neck. You see I'm right there and I'm right here. My forehead is on their shoulder, and I've got my legs back, and I'm nice and relaxed. So the next thing I need to do is I need to take this hand that's on the crook of her elbow. I'm going to push it up and I'm going to duck underneath. So it's going to be like this. I'm here. It goes to the elbow. I push it up, and then what I want to do is I just want to duck underneath. And then I lock my hands. So I'm going to go through it one more time. Probably a good point for you guys to pause the video and just go through this clinch again. So from the beginning, I'm in my kind of dirty boxing stance. Look, she's already popping shots at me. I close the distance, clinch, elbow, head right on the shoulder, my legs are back, and then I'm relaxed. First part. Second part is my hand that's on the crook of the elbow goes down, I pop it up, and I come underneath. So that's the first part. That's a perfect spot for you guys to pause the video, maybe go through it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you're done with your 10, come back and we'll go from there. So now we imagine time goes past and they do whatever they need to. We're not going to stop and edit it. We're back here. Now the next part. So the whole deal. I cover. She's punching. I clinch. She matches my grips. Elbow, elbow, head, head, neck, neck, right here. Now look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna push this elbow up, and for y'all that know jiu-jitsu, you guys are probably gonna duck under, come around to the back like this, and then secure those grips. Do you see the way I'm still trapping that arm right there? So imagine in a real fight what kind of advantage this would be. You know, I can stay nice and hunkered down right here. I can take that person down, and I can do whatever I need to. So she's back up, and it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna do the whole duck under again. I'm not gonna go over the first part too much. Clinch, dirty box clinch. I'm here, hand to the elbow. I pop it up. If you don't know any kind of a wrestler shot, that's okay. I just want you to get low. Now look at this arm right here. Look the way it slips down, and I come into here, and I establish this grip right here, nice and close, and I'm near that person. So presumably the person that you're doing this with, you're comfortable with, so you're not like, get up in here close. Because if I'm lazy on this arm right here, she's just gonna pull it out, and she's gonna start elbowing me in the face, and that hurts. Nice and tight in here, secure the grip. So you can just chill out for a second. Think about it like this. I'm here. I eat my shots. I get into my clinch, behind the head, no thumb. On the elbow, no thumb. Forehead on the shoulder. When I'm ready, I pop that up. I duck under. This arm slides off the neck. I come up, I secure my grip right there, and I go into a nice little backpack. Perfect time for you guys to pause it. Go through that probably 10-ish times or 5 minutes, you know, until you guys are both comfortable with it. So, dirty boxing, clinching, get up in there, duck under, trap the arm, and you're really, really good to go. So, that's going to be our first video. The next one we're going to do is we're going to talk more about our clinch and the dirty boxing, and we're going to put that person down very, very gently. Obviously, it was on the street and spike them. So, thanks for helping me out, Emma. Great work. I will see you guys on the second video.